Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing phenomenal. Is the real estate market here in the Valley of the Sun shifting, changing? Perhaps, perhaps not. We're going to dive right into it. Please click subscribe, like, and leave us a comment. That truly helps this channel grow. Jennifer, take it away.
New listings, 7,899 as opposed to last year, 6,629, and last month we were just at 6,700.
Thank you, Jennifer. So for the last 11 months, the numbers were about the same, and all of a sudden, new listings spike. I think I know why, but you're going to have to stick around to the end to find out.
Next, we have active listings, 18,441. Last year, this time, we had 11,775, and last month, we had 17,580.
I knew there would be a big piece of the real estate puzzle that would help us out. Wasn't quite sure it was going to come this quick into the video, but it did. Looking at the difference between the number of active listings from this year to last year, that's about, what, 6,600? Ooh, I'm not saying that number. Not a good number. This doesn't mean it's bad news. For sellers, it means there's more houses on the market and they have to negotiate with price and perhaps repairs. For buyers, it means there's more inventory on the shelf. And that's a good thing. That number, not so good.
How about closed listings? 5,847. Last year, just over 6,000. And last month, 5,325.
Yeah, how about those closed listings? We're not that far off of where we were last year, down a bit, but nobody's worried. The number that does worry me is the ones we just went over, the number of active listings. Boy, they're starting to pile up. Again, I don't think it's anything to be worried about, but I definitely want to keep my eye on how much inventory is on the shelf, because when there's not enough room on the shelf, things just kind of fall off. Then we have a mess in aisle 5.
Here's a crowd favorite. Average sales price, $578,254. Last year, $553,469. And last month, just over $572,000.
Boy, oh boy, Jennifer, you're spot on with that statement. Average sales price is a crowd favorite for both buyers and sellers. I guess when money's involved, people take note. I like what I'm seeing with these prices, a steady increase. I would be okay with a steady decrease as well. Of course, sellers want to see values go through the roof, and buyers want to see them tank in the basement. But overall, steady Freddy is the way to go. I don't know where Steady Freddy came from, but it just came to my mind, so I went with it. Freddy, no disrespect.
Sold to list price ratio, 97.8%. Last year, the same, 97.8%, and last month, 97.6%.
Hey Jen, could you tell us what exactly the sold to list price ratio is?
Sure. If you list your home for $500,000 and you get $500,000, then you are at a 100% sold to list price ratio.
Makes sense to me. Thanks, Jennifer. A bit more on the sold to list price ratio statistic. I love using it when we're talking about property values. It gives a realistic expectation, or at least a number of where we think ultimately the dust will settle. Of course, sellers would like to get as close to 100% as possible. Buyers, not so much. But that's what makes numbers and real estate, at least for me, interesting. If you're looking for your dream home, perhaps an investment property or a second home here in the Valley of the Sun, then our new mobile app is for you. It's fast, it's private, it's accurate. Best of all, it's free. Go ahead, give it a try.
Here's an interesting fact. Monthly supply of inventory. Last month we were just over 3 months. Last year, just under 2 months. And last month, just over 3 months.
Wow, Jennifer, we do have a lot in common. I guess real estate statistics is just another one to add to the pile. And thank you for reading off these facts and figures for me. I'm a bit tired, cranky, and my throat itches a little bit. Don't worry, it'll get better. That said, month supply of inventory, I always say healthy would be somewhere between 2 and 4 months. So we're right about where we need to be. I like to keep my eye on this particular statistic because if it gets too high or too low, we have to adjust the sails. If we were on a boat, that is. I guess it would be a sailboat. You know what I mean?
Listing success rate 71.1. Last year, 78.7%. And last month, just under 70%.
Numbers never lie, or so they say, but they could be a bit tricky to understand. For example, the listing to success rate. Although we're hovering in the high 60s, low 70s, most sellers would like to see that number much closer to the current temperature in Arizona. Buyers really don't have a dog in the fight with this statistic. They just want to find the home of their dreams. My point being is, as long as a property is still for sale, it has a chance of being a 100% success story when listed. 2, being sold. If you have any questions with the facts and figures that I go over in these videos, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to do what I love, help you with your real estate needs.
Last but definitely not least, average days on market. We had 70, last year 57, and last month 66. So looking at average days on market and listing success rate, you can see that properties have not been moving as quickly as they have last year this time.
If you like this video, make sure you check out this one. I'll see you over there. Until next time, take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.